Next on Mini Minds.
Hi there! Today we're going to be learning and spelling colors. Are you ready to spell? What color is this? Blue. Blue. B-L-U-E. Blue. The sky is blue. What color is this? Yellow. Yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. Yellow. The banana is yellow. What color is this? Green. Green. G-R-E-E-N. Green. The plants are green. What color is this? Red. Red. R-E-D. The strawberry is red. What color is this? Black. Black. B-L-A-C-K. Black. I'm wearing black. My scarf, my shirts, and my pants are black. What color is this? Pink. Pink. P-I-N-K. Pink. Her dress is pink. What color is this? Purple. Purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple. The grapes are purple. What color is this? Orange. Orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange. The fruits are orange. What color is this? Gray. Gray. G-R-E-Y. Gray. His hair is gray.
Next on Mini Minds. Next on Mini Minds.
Do you know your colors now? Let's find out. What color is this? Green. What color is this? Blue. What color is this? Black. What color is this? Red. Good job. Let's keep it going. What color is this? Purple. What color is this? Pink. What color is this? One last time. What color is this? Orange. What color is this? Gray. Good job. I'm glad you know your colors now. See you next time. Bye. Your happy drink.
Hi kids, I'm Esther and it's rhyme time!
Hi Eon. Hi Esther. Give me your pen. What's the magic word? Magic word? What are those? There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words. There are 5 magic words you should know. Please excuse me, sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me. Please excuse me, sorry, thank you. And the last one, pardon me.
Hi Esther.
Hi Billy.
What day of the week is it today?
Let's Let's sing the song to remember. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hi, Aliyah. Hi, Esther. Do you know your private parts? No, what are those? Those are the parts of the body that no one should touch. Come on, kids, let's learn them together. These are my private parts, private parts, private parts. These are my private parts. No one should touch them. No one should feel them. No one should see them. And if you touch my private parts, private parts, private parts, and if you touch my private parts, I will tell my mommy, I will tell my daddy, I will tell my teacher. Come on, kids, all together now. These are my private parts, private parts, private parts. These are my private parts. No one should touch them. No one should feel them. No one should see them. And if you touch my private parts, private parts, private parts. And if you touch my private parts, I will tell my mommy. I will tell my daddy. I will tell my teacher.
Fun fact. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? That's right. And they also have 9 brains and blue blood.
I always have chicken chips. Yay!
Next on Mini Minds.
Hi kids! Welcome back to another How To episode. So today we're going to be learning how to tie our laces.
Hi kids, take the 2 strands of laces and put them over the other. Then through the little hole, take one and put it into the hole and drag lightly. Next, make 2 bunny ears on both ends, then make the bunny ears hug each other and one should go through the little hole in between. When it goes through the hole, pull lightly. Now that you've pulled lightly, you've made a bow and you've tied your shoelaces.
Hey, did you know that most of the world is made up of water? Up to 70%. That means only a little bit is the land where we live. Awesome, right? Stay tuned because next on Mini Minds.
First, get 2 pieces of paper, then take the first one and fold it in a triangular shape like this. Only half. Make sure it is very straight. That is very important. Then take the second side and fold it like this. Make sure it is straight. It is really important that you make sure it's straight. Then we have to rip it. You have to be very careful at this part. You rip it straight down. Make sure you're careful. Then you take the triangular part and flip it over and fold it into 2 to get this rectangular shape. Then you fold it like this and like this. Then you fold it like this. The 2 rectangular shapes come together to form 1 rectangular shape. Then you fold it like this and over like this. You have to be careful at this part, it gets confusing. Then like this and like this. Remember kids, they all have to be very equal. Like this and then like this. Can you see what I just did? Yes. Now do it again with the second paper. Now we have 2 pieces. This part is very important. You have to take it under the other part like this, and the other part like this, and the other part like that. And boom! It seems like you have yourself your own ninja star. Isn't it cool?
First thing you're going to need is a cardboard or piece of paper that's equal on all sides. Then you take the first edge and fold it like this, and take the second one and do the same. The key is to make sure that everything is equal. Then you do the same thing to the other side until you have a diamond shape. So you fold it like this, and then like this. Make sure it's all straight and equal. Then you take the diamond upside down and fold each edge of the diamond. Make sure everything is equal and meets in the middle. Like this. And then the last one. We have another diamond shape. And then you fold the diamond like this. And then you open it and fold it the other way as well. Make sure you have this. Can you see what I have? Yes, it has to look like this. And you fold it again and fold it again. This part is very crucial. Then you fold it in this way, and then you have another diamond shape, and then you take each edge and lift it up a bit, and then you take the other edge, and then you take the other edge. That's to allow your fingers go under, just for you to be able to do this. So cool, right?
First, you get a piece of paper, then you flip it over and fold it into 2 equal parts, like this. Make sure it's equal. Press it down like this to make sure it's straight. Then you take the first edge and fold it like this, and take the second edge and fold it like that until you have a perfect triangle. Then press it down. Make sure it's equal. Then you take the lower edge and fold it up like this, and take the second edge and fold it up like that. Then you take it and open it up like this. Can you see? Then you press it down like this to make sure it's equal, okay? Then you take the first pointy edge and fold it down, and take the second pointy edge and fold it down as well until you have a diamond shape. Then you take the first edge and fold it up like this, and take the second edge and fold it up like that until you have a triangular shape. Then watch this part, it's very tricky. Boom! You have your own paper boat. Cool, right? Okay, bye. See you next time.
I always have chicken chips. Yay!
Hey there, did you know that the Earth is always moving around the sun? One full trip all the way around takes a whole year.
Hi kids, guess what time it is? That's right, it's story time, and today I'm going to be telling you stories from the world of animals. Let's dive right in. The tortoise and the birds. Once upon a time, in a village, there lived a clever tortoise named Mbe. Mbe loved to talk, and he loved to eat even more. But he was also very tricky. One day, the birds were having a big feast in the sky. Every bird in the forest was invited, but Mbe was not, because he could not fly. "Oh, how I wish I could go to Mbe's side." Then he had an idea. He asked the birds, "My dear friends, can you please lend me some feathers? Just a few from each of you." The kind birds plucked one feather each and gave them to him. Mbe tied all the feathers together and made himself a pair of wings, and soon he was flying. Up he went, flapping into the sky with the birds. When they reached the feast, Mbe smiled and said, "Before we eat, everyone must use a special name. My name will be all of you." The birds agreed, but when the food was served, the servers called out, "This food is for all of you." So Mbe ate everything. He didn't share a single bite. The birds were very angry. They took back their feathers and left Mbe all by himself in the sky. Mbe looked down, so far down, and he was scared. "What will I do now?" he cried. He called to the ground, "Please tell my wife to bring out all the soft things in our house. Mats, clothes, pillow, so I can jump and land safely." But his wife heard wrong because Mbe was too high in the sky. So she brought out hard things instead, sticks and stones. When Mbe fell, he crashed and his shell broke into so many pieces. His wife hurried to put them back together, but they never fit perfectly again. And that's why to this day, tortoises have bumpy, cracked shells. So kids, the moral of this story is to be kind and don't be selfish. Always try and share with others because sharing is caring. And now, let's read about the elephant and his friends. Once upon a time, there was an elephant who wandered in a big forest. He was all alone and wanted to make friends. One day, when he was roaming around, he met a monkey. "Will you be my friend?" he asked the monkey. "You are too big to jump from tree to tree, branch to branch, and have fun with us, so I can't be your friend," said the monkey. The elephant then came across a rabbit and asked him to be his friend. The rabbit replied, "You are too big to fit in my small home. You cannot be my friend." The elephant then met a frog and asked him the same question. "You are so big and heavy. You won't be able to jump like me, so you can't be my friend," said the frog. The elephant felt bad and started walking, and then he met a fox. He asked the fox, "Will you be my friend?" And the fox replied, "You are too big to be my friend." Disappointed, the elephant walked back home with no friends. The next day, he woke up hearing screams. He got out of his bed and opened the front door, only to see all the animals running here and there in fear. The elephant stopped a monkey and woke up hearing screams. He got out of his bed and opened the front door, only to see all the animals running around scared. The elephant stopped a monkey and asked what was happening, and he came to know that a tiger was attacking all the animals in the jungle, and they were running to save their lives. The elephant wanted to help the small animals and decided to go to the tiger. "Please, sir, don't eat my friends. Leave them alone," the elephant said. The tiger laughed and asked him to mind his own business. There was no way the tiger could be stopped, so the elephant kicked the tiger and scared him away. When all the animals of the forest learned how the elephant saved their lives, they agreed to be friends with him. The moral of this story is kindness and courage are two very important things you should have. Despite feeling lonely and being turned away because of his size, the elephant showed kindness and courage by protecting all the other little animals. And remember, friendship is beyond appearances or abilities. So kids, the moral of this story is that kindness and courage are two very important things you should have. Despite feeling lonely and being turned away because of his size, the elephant showed kindness and courage by protecting all the other little animals. And remember, friendship is beyond appearances or abilities, but but it's about being there for your friends when they need you the most. Finally, let's read about the ant and the grasshopper. One sunny day, a family of ants were bustling around in the warm sunshine. Some were carrying grains while others were drying them out in the sun. There also lived a grasshopper close to the green fields. The happy-go-lucky grasshopper always spent his time singing and dancing in the garden. His friend was one of the ants who were collecting the grains. Even at the peak of summer, the ant carried food grains from the fields in her bag and kept storing them safely in her home. The grasshopper always made fun of the hard-working ant and kept on spending his days leisurely. He often urged the ants to leave all the work and join him singing and dancing. "Come on, my friend," he said. "Come and join me in the fun. Why are you struggling so hard in the sun?" "Not right now," the ant said. "Winter is coming and I need to be prepared for it." She continued storing food supplies for the cold and harsh winters when it would be difficult for her to venture out. The grasshopper kept laughing at her and told her there was enough food for a lifetime. The ant, however, never stopped working throughout the summer. One day, she stopped by the grasshopper and advised him to start storing food for the winter for himself. The grasshopper smiled and said, "There's lots of time right now. All is fine." Soon, the seasons changed. Winter brought in freezing temperatures, and the grasshopper realized he had no food. He looked around to find some, but it was so cold that he could hardly move. Everything was covered with snow. Suddenly, he remembered his good friend, the ants. He quickly ran to the ant's house and knocked. "Please let me in, for I am cold, weak, and hungry. Please let me in, my dear friend." The ant opened the door, but did not let him in. "What were you doing all summer? Why haven't you stored anything for the winter?" The grasshopper had no answer. He pleaded to the ant to provide him with some food, but the ant could not help him. The grasshopper stayed hungry all winter. He learned a very hard lesson. Okay, kids, the moral of this story. Okay, kids, the moral of this story is the importance of planning and preparing for the future. While the ant worked hard to store food for the winter, the grasshopper spent all his time singing and dancing and relaxing, and found himself unprepared when tough times arrived. The story teaches us that hard work and preparation are important to avoid hard situations and ensure that we are not stranded and alone. The end. I hope we've all learned some great lessons from these stories. Let's all remember to share, to be kind and courageous, and to be hardworking. See you next time. Bye!